Hi everybody, Angus Campbell here. It's Saturday the 27th of June, back in the garage after the day at Beesumpf yesterday, and just wanted to do a very quick video to follow up on the Founders Day visit from a week or so ago, from last Sunday, when we were raising a few questions about Triumph Adventurer colours and sort of tank sort of format of the colour scheme. And also we came across a nice all-in frame Triumph as well, and we thought the colour of that was probably originally the blue colour, so we were just going to look into that too. So first things first, I think in the past I've mentioned this book written by Brad Jones, which is a mound of information regarding 1971 BSA's Final Evolution, 1971 into 72, but it does also have details about some of the Triumph models too. And if we go to one of the pages about the BSA Triumph range, that lineup and colours, brochure pictures, etc. for 71, then in that we do have the colours listed for the Triumph, and I think it's the Trophy and the Tiger here, TR6R, TR6C, Pacific blue and white. So the bike that we saw there, and I'll reproduce a picture of that now at Stanford Hall. Here it is. That bike is Pacific blue. I think that's supposed to be a representation of it just there, but it's well known that these factory, well, they're supposed to be photos, but they are hand touched up, and it's well known that some of the colours represented here aren't a very good match for what went out originally. So for instance, on this page here, there's a little bit of glare there, sorry about that. This is obviously the Firebird Scrambler with Etruscan bronze, and that's not a very good representation at all. And also the Rocket 3 Firecracker red is too red, it's more orangey and metallic than that. So these were, it was known that these were touched in by hand, because originally, I believe in 71, the export Rocket 3 with a grey frame was going to be white tank panels and side panels, and it was originally photographed in white, and therefore this one had to be hand touched in. But this is all explained within this book. So that's the Trophy. Then the other model we were looking at was, I think it was a Trophy Trail, wasn't it? But Adventurer as well. The Triumph 500 Twin in BSA single rolling chassis, oil in frame. So I've dug out a couple of brochures that I've got. This one is 74 Triumph, and towards the end here, there we go, we've got a page there with they've got it marked as the Trophy Trail in here, TR5T, and next to that is an Avenger. And that Avenger actually is one of the bikes we saw yesterday, but with a slightly different exhaust. And obviously the Avenger was actually just the leftovers of the B50MX rebadged as a Triumph. But anyway, first things first. Again, let's just try and block that clear. There's the Adventurer stroke Trophy Trail 500 from 1974. I think Trophy Trail was used in the States as the name, and the Adventurer was the home market name, but they were the same bike, and they were red in 74 and yellow in 73. So this is the red one, but there's no listing anywhere of the official colour. All it states is that it's a polished alloy tank. I have researched this a little, and I found one reference to a colour name of Signal Red, but I can't verify that. Anyway, 1974 Adventurers stroke Trophy Trails were red, and then if we look in the 1973 brochure that I've dug out as well, you can't see it here, but it has got Triumph across the front here, embossed in the cover. And if we look through, this is the brochure with, I think, the Hurricane. Yeah, there it is, Hurricane. Fantastic double page pictures of the bikes. It's beautiful, beautiful brochure. There's probably another Pacific Blue, Daytona. That's cherry red, we know that. And then there we go. Again, this says Trophy Trail because I think this is an American brochure. And this is 73, and there's the yellow tank, but again, no mention of the official colour. And I think we were saying that I was wondering whether the tank was scalloped rather than having this block of colour through the badge, and as you can see there, then it wasn't necessarily two scallops above and below the tank, it was all the way through, like so, and that's what we saw. Just a reminder, here's a snap of that bike that we saw at Stanford Hall last week. Here it is. And then I did say that I had a Adventure Stroke Trophy Trail tank in factory colours on the shelf, and indeed I have. And if we just walk around the Rocket 3 here and have a look up the shelf up the top there, just see if we can zoom in a bit. There we go. There it is. So that is a 74 tank, and actually behind that as well I've got a TR5MX Avenger tank in original colours, factory paint in blue, exactly the same tank, just a different colour, but both those are in factory paint. You can see there's just out of interest, there's a faded 71 Thunderbolt tank in sterling moss and white. That's the one that you've seen before as well, where it's still got its aluminium strip down the centre of the tank. If you take that off, you can see the original colour, and actually you can see on that one there where the badge was, yeah, you can just see that it's got its original colour, whereas the rest of it's faded. Right, there we are then. So that just tidies up a few questions left over from last weekend. Next stop, we'll be back onto the Fury on the bench here, and the primary drive and the clutch, and we're having a few fun and games there, but that'll be the next video. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. See you again soon.